Welcome to Lambos for the Sports, feature the Big Brother, feature Solid Sport Network. How about them Cowboys? All right, the Cowboys did win. They pulled off a great fourth quarter victory. The Chargers choked, by the way. They always choke. I mean, they've been choking for decades. The third quarter of the game, it was 10-7. Now, I'm surprised it was a 2017 game. I'm thinking it was going to be 31-34, but both defenses, not the Cowboys defense, but the Chargers defense really surprised me in that defensive counter, especially the secondary. Now, they had a lot of mismatches for the Dallas offense on CD Lamb on another corner that could easily get burned all day long, but it was just one point in time, and I think Brandon Staley's just on the hot seat. I don't like the fact Kellen Moore, you just got let go from Dallas. 4th and 1, you're down 10-7. Why don't you just go ahead and take the points? Why'd you go for it? Why is it a bootleg? Why is it a bootleg pass and Justin Herbert almost threw an interception? I just don't understand why you don't take the points. I mean, because then you came back and drove that kick another field goal. You would have been up 13-10, but you tied it 10-10. So I think I'm done with Brandon Staley. Brandon Staley is hurting Justin Herbert's career because the analytics and stuff is not really, it's fine, but it's just not in the Chargers' favor when it comes to analytics. Now, you could have went for it. I'm not saying you can't. You did. But maybe you could have came with a better play call than a bootleg. I mean, you got Austin Eckler. Didn't Austin Eckler lead the league in rushing touchdowns last year? You didn't really use him?
We were bottling him up. We bottled him up. We bottled him up.
He can't get 1 yard? He can't get 1 yard?
2.3 yards per carry.
He can't get 1 yard? He can't get one? I mean, it's just 1 yard. We're not asking him to run the ball for over 10. It's 1 yard. 1 yard. So, I mean, like I said, Kellen Moore calls the plays. I think the Chargers had a chance to beat the Cowboys. They played great defensively, surprisingly. I thought they were going to get smoked. But the Chargers are known for choking, and I'm not surprised that the Cowboys came out and pulled out this victory.
They were good in run defense, and I think they had some timely stops, especially with Gallup. I mean, he had 10 targets, and he was dropping the ball, not finishing routes. He looked pretty bad last night, but aside from Michael Gallup, I think our offense and Tony Pollard only running for 30 yards. He did have 80 receiving yards, and that goes into what I was going to say is that our pass offense just was efficient all night. It was the bright side of what we've seen so far with Mike calling the plays. We saw it in the Jets game against a really good defense there. Our offense was very efficient, and that was the case in this game as well. Dak was 67%, 272, a touchdown. And then he was also back to scrambling like he used to, which was awesome to see. He had been doing it a little bit this year earlier, but this game we saw it, a lot of him using his legs to extend plays, to get first downs, and to score. He had 40 rushing yards. We mentioned CD already. He had 7 receptions for 117 yards. And Brandon Cooks has finally made an impact. He has been silent all year. We have not even thought of him on the field. He's been a decoy basically out there. He had, in the fourth quarter, when we needed him, he showed up. He was clutch. 4 receptions, 36 yards, and a touchdown on a dime from Dak off his back foot. And the defense played great, limited that offense to 17 points. Keenan Allen obviously played well, and Palmer made some timely catches, but the defense as a whole, stopping that electric offense with the Chargers is, I think, 17 points is something to definitely be proud of. Something that I noticed, though, both teams were penalized a lot. It was pretty ugly. 11 for Dallas, 9 for the Chargers, and it was, close to 200 yards in total penalty yards. So, that both teams got to clean that shit up. That's annoying to watch. I did want to point out, though, we had 2 guys that had a huge impact last night. One is no surprise, Deron Bland. He's been our number 1 cornerback all year, and he made some really big big plays last night, as he has all year. He was a 5th rounder that we got last year. And then also they mentioned him on the TV. I wanted to make sure to mention him here too. Our safety, Marquise Bell, he had 7 tackles and a pass deflection. And he's played pretty well this year when he's been needed, with the loss of Van Der Esch. He's been coming down from safety and playing a little bit more like hybrid linebacker type deal. And he's an undrafted guy we got after last season's draft out of Florida A&M, and he has carved his way into a very reliable spot in our defense. We were just clicking last night. Micah obviously gets double and triple teamed all the time. Didn't show up really until the 4th quarter, but that's when we needed him. How about them Cowboys, baby?
Well, this is it for Labels Water Sports. Next episode, we'll be talking about college football. One of the biggest matches of the weekend. We'll be talking about Penn State versus Ohio State. Is this Penn State year to beat Ohio State? I don't remember the last time they beat Ohio State. It's been a very, very long time. By the way, we'll see how this goes. But it's next Labels Water Sports. All week 8 recaps of college football. Dallas Sports Network, Lambos Water Sports, Soda Pole Nation. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you later on. Peace out.